If you believe that being born here makes you American, this is for you. The idea that your birthplace defines your belonging is a promise at the very heart of our country. It's a promise that says, no matter your background, your story begins here, and you are part of the American story. But in 2025, that promise is under threat like never before. The clock is ticking, and the headlines are warning us. The rights we've counted on for generations could be rewritten or erased. The 14th Amendment, adopted in the aftermath of the Civil War, was a turning point in American history. It guarantees that anyone born on U.S. soil is a citizen, no matter who their parents are or where they came from. This amendment was a bold declaration that America would be a nation of equals, not a nation divided by ancestry or privilege. It doesn't matter if your parents arrived last year or generations ago. It doesn't matter what language they speak or what dreams they carried with them. If you are born here, you are American, full stop. The 14th Amendment was designed to ensure that no one could be denied their place in this country because of their bloodline, their heritage, or the circumstances of their birth. It was a promise made to the children of freed slaves, to immigrants, to everyone who calls this land home. But now, in the halls of Congress and in courtrooms across the country, some lawmakers are once again trying to take that promise away. They're debating, drafting bills, and making speeches that threaten to undo more than a century of progress. Through executive orders and lawsuits, they want to end birthright citizenship for children born here to undocumented parents. They want to draw new lines, to decide who gets to belong and who doesn't, based on rules that go against the very spirit of our Constitution. If they succeed, over 100,000 children every year could lose the only home they've ever known. Imagine growing up in your neighborhood, going to school, making friends, and then being told you don't belong, simply because of your parents' status. These children could become second-class citizens, or worse, not citizens at all. They could be left in limbo, unable to fully participate in the only country they've ever called home. Think about what that means. Families torn apart, rights erased, futures stolen before they even begin. The pain of separation, the fear of losing everything familiar, would become a new reality for thousands. And all of this, just because of where your parents were born. Not because of anything you did, not because of your dreams or your love for this country, but because of a decision made before you even took your first breath. But here's the truth. Immigrants and their children are America. They are our neighbors, our classmates, our co-workers, our friends. They are the heartbeat of our communities, the future of our nation. We heal in our hospitals, we teach in our schools, we build our cities, we dream of a better tomorrow. We contribute in every way, every day, to the fabric of this country. We start businesses, create art, invent, and innovate. We serve in the military, volunteer in our communities, and help shape the culture and future of America. The 14th Amendment is more than just words on a page. It's living proof that we all belong. It's a promise that must be kept, not just for us, but for every generation that follows. So if you've ever been told you didn't belong, now's your moment. Stand up, speak out, call your lawmakers, defend the 14th Amendment, protect the promise of America for everyone. Because being born here should always mean you belong here. No exceptions, no asterisks, no turning back. This is our home, and together we must defend it.